Today we are in GialloZafferano kitchen to reveal the secrets of a great classic of French pastry, croissant. The essential ingredients: butter, flour and a little patience. Let's get started. We take the flour and put it in our mixer. This is strong white flour, then we add some Manitoba flour. This will serve to have more elastic dough. We add some yeast, water and pour it into the dough. And now we are ready to knead. We close the kneading machine and start, first slowly to mix all the ingredients, and then faster to have smooth and silky dough. It'll take about 5 minutes. Now our dough is ready for us to add the other ingredients. We start with the cream. Stop the machine. Add the cream. After the cream, add salt and sugar. Adding cream will help the salt and the sugar to melt and to amalgamate better in the dough. Now start kneading again. About 80 minutes have passed and our dough is ready. We turn off the machine and see that it is smooth and silky. Everything will stick to the hook. You see, nice, soft, elastic. We take a bowl, we take a carrot, detach the hook. We put down the mass and pull out the dough. We give it a ball shape. You see, it is very elastic. And now we let it rest wrapped in cling film for 2 hours, but my advice to let it rest all night in the fridge so the dough will be more elastic and easier to work. Our dough is now leavened. We'll remove the cling film, we take the flour, we just dust to the surface, also on all the edges, and with the tarocco, we go all the way to the bottom, and then flip it on the pastry board. Drizzle of flour, also on the surface, and with a rolling pin we get a rectangle about 25 centimeters by 45. Let's try to keep a nice square shape. We move the dough and take the butter. We also drizzle the pastry board and the butter with a little flour. The butter must be cold but not too stiff, must be taken out roughly 10 minutes before use. The important thing is that it is always good quality butter with a delicate rather than strong taste. Now here we flatten it to get a shape of 25 centimeters by 25. From time to time we flip it, always dusting it with flour. We take away the exceeding flour and get our square. We place the butter inside the pasta right in the middle. Now we go to fold the two flops towards the center. We must not overlay it. We place our dough in the fridge for 15 minutes wrapped in cling film. I went ahead, here is the dough ready. After 15 minutes we remove the film. We dust the surface and the pastry board with flour and place the dough in the middle of the pastry board. We dust the surface. Now we're going to roll it. With the rolling pin, we stretch it across the length. I'll start doing the folds. In total, I'll make 3 and I'll show you how to do it first. We take the first part of the dough to a third, and then we cover it with the other part. We take away the exceeding flour. Now we let the dough rest for 30 minutes wrapped in cling film in the fridge. After that, we will take another fold that we will leave to rest 30 minutes in the fridge, then one more that we will let rest, in this case for 2 hours. This is how the dough looks like after making the 3 folds, and now we go back to our axes. We sprinkle flour both on the board and the surface. The dough should be spread with a thickness of 2–3 mm for a size of 40–60 centimeters. From time to time, we sprinkle and turn the dough. And now we will cut our pasta into triangles with base 10 centimeters and height 20 centimeters. Here you have to be precise enough to get a correct shape. Let's measure 10. And then base 5. We take our triangle, holding it tight, we stretch the tip a bit. With a tarot, we make a cut of 2–3 centimeters at the base, and now we roll it up by pulling slightly towards the end, and then a small curve. It is necessary to obtain 3 complete turns of our spirals. 1, 2, 3, 4. After which I place the croissant in a baking sheet with baking paper. Then we let them rise for an hour and a half in a room without air drafts. Better in a closed, switched-off oven. And here are our croissants that have risen. Now let's go brush them with egg yolk and milk. We take the yolk and add milk to make it more fluid. We mix well, and now we brush the surface of our croissant. This way, after cooking, they will remain shiny and beautifully golden. Now our croissants are ready for cooking. We put them in a ventilated oven, preheated to 200 degrees for 25 minutes. For perfect browning, check the cooking, but never open the oven. Here are our croissants, perfectly puffy and with nice butter smell. You can fill them with chocolate cream or jams, but for me, empty are perfect already. The simple things are always the best. Bon appétit!